According to 2019 statistics, the population of Uganda is around 44 million people. The number of the people above the age of 60 is estimated at around 897,600. This is 2.04% of the total population. The Social Assistance Grant for Empowerment, commonly known as SAGE, which falls under the expanding social protection program of the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, targets senior citizens of the country. Social protection is recognized all over the world as a critical element of national development strategies. It is recognized by the Ugandan government as key to reaching vulnerable, often excluded sections of the population, thereby achieving inclusive and equitable development. In 2010, the government of Uganda, with support from the UK's Department of International Development, the Irish Aid and UNICEF, piloted the Social Assistance Grant for Empowerment in 15 districts in Uganda, which are Amudat, Apach, Kaberamaido, Katakwi, Chiboga, Kole, Chankwanzi, Chegegwa, Chenjojo, Moroto, Nakapiripirit, Napak, Nebi, Yumbe, and Zombo, according to Kasaija, the head of the program's management unit.
Under the SAGE program, our emphasis has been on older persons, where we have what we call a senior citizen grant. So under this grant, we provide 25,000 shillings to older people every month. The idea is really to smoothen their consumption, to make sure that they have an income to cover their basic needs. And this started as a pilot in a few districts, started in 15 districts, but over time, because of the successes which have been recorded under this program, there has been a lot of demand from the public, from politicians like parliamentarians. So as a result, it was agreed within government that this program should be extended to cover many more districts.
Following the successful implementation of the pilot, the government of Uganda announced a phased national rollout of the Senior Citizens Grant in 2015, where 40 new districts were to be added onto the rollout for the next 5 years. Under the plan, an additional 20 districts were to be added onto the program starting financial year 2015-2016. Subsequently, 5 new districts were to be added every year until financial year 2019-2020.
From 2010 up to 2015, we were in 15 districts. Since then, we have expanded to reach 61 districts. And starting this financial year, we are going to expand this program to cover the entire country. And so all the districts of Uganda are going to come on board.
In phase 1 of the program, the Senior Citizens Grant targeted older persons of 65 years and above, but lowered it in the case of the vulnerable Karamoja region to 60 years. This was aimed at enabling them access basic services and to start income-generating activities. Due to the increasing demand, it was decided by the government that in this phase 2, all the districts that are coming on board should raise the age to 80 years in order to benefit from the grant.
The idea was still to make sure that we spread the program and reach a little bit wider area because of the high demand and pressures we are getting. Still, the idea was that once we take on 100, if the money increases, we could increase the number of beneficiaries to 200, 300, until we cover all people who are 65 years and above. So we took on that approach, but it has its own limitations because you find in some sub-counties you could have many older people, and you find the people who the first oldest 100, they are all stopping at 90 years. While in others, you may find they have very few older people, and it goes up to 75. So the age was not what? Uniform. So that's why this time when we said, no, let us take the age at 80, you know it is 80 across the whole country. So everybody who is 80, you know, I qualify because of my age. Rather than saying numbers 100, then another one is 75, another one is 80, another one is 80 somewhere, but because of the area where they live, they are left out. Because there are very many older people in that location.
Owing to the overwhelming demand in all the districts, Parliament of Uganda in 2017 passed a resolution to roll out the grant to all districts in the country, with the target of reaching out to 350,000 senior citizens throughout the country by the year 2020. Mr. Kasaija gives the guidance on the qualifications that are required by the elders who are joining the Social Assistance Grant Program.
We are now basing on the NIRA, National ID. So what we are doing, we are going to get our information and data from NIRA. NIRA did register all our citizens of Uganda. So we are going to get data, information from them, and we shall enter that into our computer, then be able to sort out all those people who are 80 years and above, those new districts. And once we have got that, we shall walk to the districts and be able to identify, verify whether these people are available in those communities. And so those who are available will be registered to the program, and after that we shall share that information with our payment service provider.
As part of the implementation of the expanding social protection program, the Ugandan government aims to reduce chronic poverty and improve life chances for poor people. The Uganda Social Assistance Grants for Empowerment program is a key element of the expanding social protection program and tests a range of implementation modalities to determine an efficient, cost-effective, and scalable social transfer. In Part 2, we shall look at how the payment system was shifted from using mobile money to using Postbank. We shall also look at some of the examples of the successful elders that have benefited from the Social Assistance Grant for Empowerment.